Hey there. Happy Monday again. Hope everybody's having a great day. So I wanted to jump on and record a quick video about my why. Like, why am I starting this channel? Why am I recording these videos? Like, why am I doing it? What's the point? What's the motivation? So for the past year and a half, I think it's 2 years, 3 years, I've been wanting to put my message out there. I've been wanting to find the best medium to say what I believe in, say what I think, and genuinely help people. I know. I guess that's a cliche. People that know me will know my actions, and does that portray what I say? Because again, you can say whatever, but does your actions match what your words are? Again, that's what I teach my children. And again, I want to embody that myself. So the real reason is, I used to work in Birmingham, Alabama. I lived there for 4.5, 5 years. My son was born at UAB in 2017, University of Alabama in Birmingham in Hoover. Beautiful hospital, great experience for my first child. And I used to ask my team, what are you motivated by? And used to say like the 5 F's, is it fortune, fame, freedom, fun, or family? And, a lot of people used to say fortune. A lot of people used to say family. A lot of people would say freedom, would pick one. But I used to ask my team that when I was single or engaged, didn't have children. Now, fast forward 6, 7 years, it's 2024. I used to ask these questions a lot when I was 24, in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, when I lived there. Now I'm asking it again in 2024. And as a 33-year-old, as a dad, as a father of 2, going on 3, I'm motivated by all 5. I'm motivated by fortune, by family, by fame, by freedom, by fun. Not so much fame, but I know, I guess I'm creating a YouTube channel and putting content out there. As the subscriber count grows, I guess more people will know me and the channel and the video. But in order to have a presence and influence for the positive, I guess in today's digital age, you need to have some sort of fame connected. So I guess I am motivated by that, but that would never be my top choice. Or I'm motivated by fame, like I need to be famous. No, I guess that's has to be one of my motivations if I'm going to amplify my message to the masses and to get people to listen, people to understand. I have to be able to project. It's like public speaking, right? You got to be able to project to a big audience. I remember doing that at my early career. Like I was just put on stage, got to speak in front of 1,000 people. I think it was on compliance back in 2014. And I just took the piece of paper and it was, sink or swim. And I think I swam. So I'm excited because I am motivated by family. If I had to rate it, it's family, it's freedom, it's family and freedom. And in order to do that, you need to have some sort of fortune. And freedom, I think, ties into fun. If you do what you love, you'll have a great time with your family. So fortune, freedom, fun, fame, and family. So fame, not so much, but again, the gist of what I'm trying to say is you should be motivated by all 5. And I think the way successful people are, if you focus so much on one thing, like, again, if you read a lot of books or podcasts, or, you at least I've talked to folks that are a little bit older and they've just focused on, I want to make so much money, and they have a ton of money, but they may be divorced, or they may not have a great relationship with their children. So they have all this money, but then who do you share it with? You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have people and good family, friends, genuine friends, you can always have friends that come as you have more wealth. You'll attract, it's like honey flies and honey, right? People will flock to you. But genuine friendships, genuine relationships with your family, that is who I want to spend it with, and that is who I want to spend my time with. Your time is your most valuable resource. You have a finite number of time. So again, that freedom is super important to me. And how I utilize that freedom is super important to me. That's one of the reasons why I made that decision 18 months ago to be fit, is because I want to run after my children. I want to be able to go play basketball and beat them when I'm 50, 55, 60, not on the sidelines because I have a bad knee or a bad back. So I'm thinking of that, I have to invest time into today. So again, fitness ties into freedom for me. And freedom is super important. And I believe if you truly care about your family, you'll get all aspects as a man, you'll get it right. Meaning, if you're lacking in the fitness department, you'll start working at it. If you're lacking in the fortune, you got to provide. You got to be there, a certain level of stability to your family, your wife and children. You gotta be able to provide. So fame and fortune in that aspect, I think it goes hand in hand. So if you hear what I'm trying to say, it's not one thing. It's all of them should motivate you. All of them motivate me to be better. So I want to have this channel as a positive framework for parents, for children, that they can look up to and be like, this is what I want to aspire to be. Because if I don't have this in my family unit, when I have a family, this is how I'm going to behave. This is what I will grow up to be, and have that positive mentor figure. In today's world, there's a lot of things out there that are not appropriate in my view. It's 2024, we're in June, and I am wearing a shirt. I love the country I was born in. I love what it stands for, values. I'm an American. I believe in our country. I believe in the rule of law. I believe actions have consequences. That's what I teach my children. I have to believe that. I believe, I'm a 90s kid. I was born in 1991. I would be able to play outside basketball for a couple hours and come home, and I'd watch Arnold and Doug and simple shows and Dragon Ball Z, and life was, I guess, more simple. And in today's world, it's so convoluted and sometimes scary. So as a parent, if you don't invest in yourself to be better for your children and your family, I think you're doing a disservice. So I'm trying to get better every single day. And again, fitness is like a vehicle, is a tool. Because again, that gives me mental clarity to be at my best for my family and children, to be better. So what I'm trying to say, it all works together. And you can't just focus on one thing. You got to focus on doing a little bit of all of them every single day. It's very tough, and it may frighten you if you haven't started at all, and you're like, what do I do? If I have to do all of them, I don't even know where to start, and you get flustered. But that's what I said, I related to fitness because that's something you can control. And once you're able to control those habits affect you in other aspects of your life. You got to prepare, you got to think ahead, plan long term if you're planning your meals, right? If you know you're going to be outside for the day and you're like, I'm going to be in a sedentary environment, are you going to get your steps done in the morning because you got a goal to hit? So that applies to your family. Am I spending quality time with my wife and children? Am I giving them that, or am I lacking in that? Or I had a lot of work the past couple of days. Let me take a little bit off to give more time to my children because I haven't seen them a lot. That's a decision you can make if you're actively thinking about it. Am I spending a lot of time with my wife? giving that quality time that your relationship needs to nurture. So ask yourself all these questions. And again, I want this channel to be about that. It's about fitness as a vehicle. Yes, I'm doing it every day, but it bleeds into all aspects of your life. You know, your relationship with your spouse, your children, your business, whether you run a business, you have a job, you know, you got to give it your 100%, you know, 110%. You got to be your best. You got to strive to be better. If you're teaching that to your children, then you have to embody that and show it. This is not a do as I say, it's a do as I do. You lead by example. You know, that's what I teach my children. That's what I embody, you know? So that's what I want this channel to be about. That's my why. That's what I believe I'm brought up for. And I want this channel to have like-minded people come together and we can amplify this message or this voice to people that need to hear it. Because again, everybody needs that pick-me-up. And if we could be that pick-me-up when somebody's down, that's going to help that person's family, those children, and they can be a voice to help other people. And it's going to spread like wildfire of positivity, because that's what I feel like we're lacking in today's world, is that positivity, that community. And if we can build these communities everywhere, the message is going to spread like wildfire. So if you're like me, if you like anything that I have to say, please subscribe. Please share this message with other people. Please have this conversation with your spouse, your children. They matter. They matter the most. You know, your people closest to you, they matter the most. So spend your time accordingly, because your time is limited. You only have so much time, and you know your kids will grow up so fast. The last thing I would say is we need positivity. I don't want to say positivity because that has a wrong connotation in today's world. We need to stare at reality and facts and call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. My dad used to say that a lot. Call a spade a spade. Like reality, like 2 + 2 is 4. It's not 5. It's not 3. It's 4. It's okay for it to be 4. It's reality. And, you know, I'm saying Fat Dad to Fit Dad series, Fit Dad life, because I was fat, and it's okay. I want to own it. If you have an issue, own it. Because if you don't own it, then you can't get better at it. You can't admit it. It's like admit I have a fault. You know, in future videos, I'll talk. I wasn't the best spouse when I got married. I have to work on it and continue to work on it. I wasn't the best dad. I have to work on it and will continue to work on it. I didn't have the best fitness. I had to work on it, will continue to work on it, and am continuing to work on it. So I want to show you that I'm doing it every day. And if I can do it, you can do it. And you can spread the message. And again, if anybody disagrees or has a different point of view, I want to hear it. I want to hear where you're coming from. I want to have a debate. I think that gets lost in today's world, is we could debate if we have differing viewpoints. And I will always project my viewpoints in a logical, sincere manner. I won't disrespect you. I'd love for you not to do the same, or love for you to do the same, meaning don't disrespect me if you have differing viewpoints, and we can have discourse, calm, logical discourse. We used to do that all the time, I think, as a nation. And I want us to be able to do that, because we have a lot of things we agree on too, and I think that's what gets lost today. Is we're a lot closer in viewpoint than I think we'd like to believe, or other forces would like us to believe. And I think we all have that common good inside. You know, growing up, I used to think we all have the same objective. We just have differing ways on how to get there. And I want us to get back to that. The most priority in my life, and I think in your life, should be your family and your children, showing them the best, being the best version of yourself. And again, that's what this channel is meant to promote, is meant to amplify, and that is my why. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm really excited to continue delivering this type of content, and I'm excited to grow this channel and this community with you. Thank you.